Hello to you all viewers. We are in the village of Windward in Carriacou, and we know for a fact that Windward is known as the fishing village, the boat building village in Carriacou. And I am here with someone from the village of Windward. That's Sherian. That's Sherian. Anyway, right, so I'm just showing you the ocean, showing you the Atlantic side. Pretty Matnik there in the background. Right, so Sherian is with me today, and we are going to speak about Hurricane Beryl and her experience. We know that some people had it really bad. Some people saying it wasn't that bad. Some people saying, listen to me, I'm thanking God for life. And Sherian, are you one of those who are thanking God? Every day she's thanking God for life. So this is Sherryann Clement from Windward, and she experienced the passage of Hurricane Beryl while residing in the village of Granby. Hello to you, Sherryann.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
And you say you're thanking God for life. So tell us about your experience with Hurricane Beryl, waking up that morning. So let's say you got up the morning of July 1st. Tell us from then.
So July 1st, I get up. We had breakfast. Me and the boyfriend and the family.
All right, so there's a gentleman here, and he said he wants to be interviewed as well. So when we finish with Sherian, we'll interview you. What's your name?
Cokey.
Cokey, Koki?
Yeah.
All right, so when we finish with Sherian, we'll interview you. Is that okay? All right, Mr. Koki. I'll see you shortly. All right. Okay. Right. So you all had breakfast, and then the wind started picking up. Right. So it wasn't too strong.
Too strong.
And then it got strong.
Strong. And
Right.
the first roof was started to go was the kitchen roof.
Ah. So was that the first part of the hurricane?
Yes, the first part.
So you all were in the house?
Yes.
You and your boyfriend and the children?
Yes. And then we had a little calm down and we went outside in the road.
So that when the eye was passing, was it? The eye when it got calm?
Yes.
Right. So the first part of it. So let's go back to the first part of it. So the first part of it, the wind started getting strong and stronger in the village of Granby. Did you notice anyone roof going, or was it just yours?
Yes. No.
So at that
A
time,
lot of
roof started
started
going.
to go. House started to mash up.
And yours as well.
Yes.
So how did you feel that time? Were you frightened?
No, I wasn't frightened for the first part.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. It was
No.
okay.
Is when we go back inside the house and we close the door. That is when the bacchanal started.
So the first part of it, did you lose part of the roof, you said?
Yes, the kitchen roof.
The kitchen roof went. So while the kitchen roof was going, how did you feel? What were you
I
thinking?
just tried to keep the children calm. But they was bawling and screaming. I tried to keep them calm.
Okay.
And then started to move from room to room now. So the first room go, we run in the second room we go. We run
So was that the first part of the hurricane? When the room started going?
the second part.
All right. So the first part of it was just the kitchen roof.
The kitchen roof went.
And then there was a calmness,
And the calmness.
which was the eye.
Yes.
So did you know the hurricane that was the eye was passing, or you thought it was over? You thought it was over?
That was just over. Not knowing he had something.
Oh, you didn't know there was a second part that was coming. So after the first part and the eye was passing, did you come out and you was like thanking God to say, okay, well, the hurricane came and we didn't get much damage and it's over, and you all could have gone out?
Yes, so we go out in the road and then we go back in. Then when we went out in the road, the wind started to pick up again. And one of the neighbors, we met two of the neighbors out, and one of the neighbors said, take them children back inside. And when we started to run, we run back inside now, and that's when the second part come now.
And how was the second part? I get that reaction from everyone. The second part, it was terrible. It was bad. So
First room go down.
The
We
first
went to
room.
the second room go down. Then we went to the bathroom. So then when the bathroom roof go, we leave from the bathroom and we go to the third room, and that is where I give up in the third room. I was sitting on the floor because I think I was standing. I can't even remember. But all I know, I was sitting and I just give up. And all I bawling is with the children. And the last little one, I ain't seen she. And when I watched, she was like between my foot. She just come and she just wrapped between my foot there. And then Kenny started to pass them now back to the bathroom. And me now, I just give up for him. It's like, you walk and you're tired. And I just...
You were scared?
Yes. And he begging me to get, and he's like, I can't get, I just give up. And
So he was telling you to get up?
Get up.
Get up.
Because he now stand up and a piece of ply was like on his back. And he getting all the beating, all up pelting and singing. And when he do get me up from the ground and he just passed me and his daughter just pulled me inside the bathroom and then he come in the same time and as soon as we meet into the bathroom, that whole flooring just slide off. And
Wow.
yeah. And we buckled the rest inside the bathroom. Water. Eyes was burning because around they have a lot of manganese. Yes, so it was after the rain started to pour down. And then I hear somebody calling, and when he watch out, he see the neighbor. And they ask him if they're good, and the neighbor go and he get a ladder, and he come and he start to pass us out. So he bring us in his downstairs.
Oh my God.
And I never see the man after. He bring us in the downstairs, he go and then he come back with a bag of dry clothes for us.
And he's downstairs?
Yes.
Do you know his name?
No.
Or last name? No.
And he bring the clothes for us, well, big clothes, so I just had to put on and tie up on them children and to keep us warm. And then he leave us, Dennis leave us and he go, and then he come back and he say we could get a night rest for that lady. Well, that is where he and his auntie and his daughter, say he and his auntie and his daughter staying right now. That is the house we sheltered after the hurricane.
So I understand why you're saying that you're thanking God that the hurricane came in the day and not in the night.
Because every time I think about it and I think about his auntie, at her age, when I watch the little step of what we had to pass to go on the ladder to get in the man downstairs, I say it was the night.
You don't know how that would have gone. Wow. So listen, before the hurricane, did you hear anyone saying, okay, well, a terrible hurricane is coming, a major hurricane is coming,
My
and
cousin Danet,
and
she living up in Paris, so she come up by me this Sunday evening, like around now, so and she said, Sherian, my cousin now call me from St. Martin and he said to tell the neighbors who living in boat house whatever to get out and go get shelter because the storm coming on us and it's coming, it just coming and it won't stop. And she come up and she tell me and I say, she said, Sherian, I say, well, afraid for myself, but
So listen, did you consider going to a concrete house? I know that you stayed in the wooden house, and the wooden house normally get it really bad. So did you consider going to a wooden house? Did you think, well, it was going to be bad or not?
I'm thinking about Emily.
So you thought it was going to be like but Emily was a category 1 and that one was like a category 4-5.
So when I was Ivan and Emily, I spent Ivan and Emily in my house. Well, at that time I was in my grandmother's house.
Right.
Before I built my own house.
Right, so it wasn't that
So
bad.
it wasn't that bad. This burial here was...
So if you're here that we are going to be, God forbid, we are going to experience another hurricane, what would be your thoughts?
I want to get out.
You don't want to experience what you experienced before. It was very traumatizing. How's the children?
I want the children.
How are they coping now? Are they traumatized when they hear rain and wind, and are they frightened? Do they talk about it?
Last week we had a little rain and thunder, and if you see how them two little ones, if you see how they just crap onto me.
Yes, they're scared.
And you're hearing how the wind whistling on the outside. Yes, especially the 6-year-old, she was more traumatized than the baby. Baby was she was excited because she was before the roofs and the room and them started to go. She was jumping from bed to bed and she was excited. But She's a baby, so she don't know what.
She don't know what to
Yeah.
expect.
But the 6-year-old, she was.
She's aware.
Yes.
So that is a kid that.
She say, "Mommy."
What's her name?
Jenna.
Jenna Clement or
Jenna
Andrew?
Andrew.
So Jenna may need some help.
Yes. And
Yes,
she
psychological
tell me,
help.
"Mommy, I thought I was in a dream."
Oh my God. So this is Sherryann Clement, and she is remembering the passage of Hurricane Beryl, a catastrophic hurricane, a major hurricane that devastated Carriacou and Pitamagnec, the sister islands of Grenada. Thank you to you, Sherian, for sharing with us your memories of the passage of Hurricane Beryl.
And they're just living homeless.
And I know that in the future, right? In the future, when you hear that a hurricane is coming, you're going to take it serious.
Well, I had a passport, but it expired. And even if I had to use my ID to get out from this place, I'm going to get out.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.